Hey guys, welcome back. It is patch day, it is DLC day, it is Hellraiser day. That's right, 5.2.0 has released today, and none other than Pinhead himself, also known as Hellraiser, has been released. Now, before we get into these patch notes, because we all hate to read, I know you hate to read, so we're going to go ahead and do it for you. I'm gonna let you know that we do stream throughout the week at twitch.tv/Parklis. So if you have any questions on what we read, what you read, what other people have read, or just anything in general, stop on by and I'll answer what I can. So 5.2.0, the Hellraiser DLC. There's been some features, there's been reworks, there's patches, there's bug fixes, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get into this. The first thing we're going to go over are the features. Added and new killer, the Cenobite. Match results when players leave a trial with a limited item, example the Nemesis vaccine. They will now be notified that they do not get to keep it. It has been consumed by the entity. Sorry, we're not bringing flashbangs back to our inventories. Large text settings. The players can enable this option to enlarge all text in the HUD, increasing readability. Skill-based matchmaking will be enabled separately on September 8th. As you're watching the recording today, that is tomorrow, Wednesday, at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Visual update of the palette has been introduced. I think this is iteration number 4. Grades and grade rewards. This is something that we've all noticed and kind of have been looking forward to or seeing coming for about a year now, year and a half. Grade and grade rewards. Grades are replacing ranks. Grades are broken up into 5 groupings: ash, bronze, silver, gold, and iridescent. Each grouping has 4 subgroupings: 4, 3, 2, and 1. Current rankings will be translated into their corresponding grade. Rank 20 is ash rank 4, rank 19 is ash rank 3, rank 18 is ash rank 2, rank 17 is ash rank 1, rank 16 is bronze rank 4, etc. Grade resets will happen on the 13th of each month, and all players will be reset to Ash 4 for both Killer and Survivor, regardless of their previous grade. Blood point rewards are given out when the reset occurs based on your previous grade. It is no longer possible to lose enough pips to lose a grade. So you will never go down in grade, you will always go up. And then the rewards, I think, were somewhere along the lines of like 10,000 blood points to 250,000 blood points, depending on which grade you ended at. So I believe this is going to be implemented on this next reset next week. So we'll see what happens. For the content update, Nemesis update, movement speed while charging Tentacle Strike tier 3 increased to 4 meters per second. It was 3.8. Shattered Stars badge effect duration increased to 60 seconds. This was 30 seconds. The Iridescent Umbrella badge effect duration increased to 30 seconds, was 15 seconds, but was erroneously displayed as 12 seconds because that makes sense. Ritual of the Nemesis reduced to reaching maximum mutation rate 1 time. This was 4. So I guess before, because you had to reach max mutation rate 4 times, and which you could only get max mutation rate once in a game, they changed it to just 1 instead of having to play 4 games. But Nemesis is so fun, so why wouldn't you want to play him? Miscellaneous, various bug fixes and improvements to address performance issues on the Family Residence, Sanctum of Wrath, and Midwich Elementary School. Blood Lodge and the game maps have been re-enabled and updated a variety of survivors' hair and facial hair cosmetics. As a dev note, the Nemesis came out on a good state, but has been underperforming slightly in higher skill brackets. These players tend to hit mutation rate 3 more often, so a buff here should give him a slight boost at that level of play. Additionally, we have buff 2 add-ons that are underperforming to make them more viable, and made the associated ritual less of a pain to complete. Now, bug fixes. Fix a bug that caused the killer not to hear several sounds of survivors not currently visible on screen. This includes, but is not limited to, footsteps when using Spirit's phase walk. Fixed an issue that may cause a hitch to occur when using the Dead Hard perk. Fixed an issue that may cause Dead Hard's invulnerability not to coincide with the dash effect. Fixed an issue that rarely caused survivors to keep same status effects, such as life speed boost, for the remainder of the trial. The icon may now remain, but the effect will not be applied. Fixed an issue that caused bubble indicators not to appear for the doctor when survivors reach a new level of madness, scream while they're tier 3 madness, or fail snap out of it skill checks. Fixed an issue that caused the exit gates to be permanently blocked after Victor is removed if he pounces on a survivor near the exit gate. Fixed an issue that caused survivors not to be revealed by Killer Instinct when performing actions near Victor. Fixed an issue that caused teachable perks to not be unlocked after being bought in the shrine. Fixed an issue that caused bots to not always heal each other when next to a generator. Fixed an issue that sometimes caused survivor bots to get stuck in front of a killer blocking a vault point. Fixed an issue that caused player names containing the pound or the hashtag or whatever you want to call it to get truncated in game and on the tally screen. Fixed an issue that could cause a wrong benevolent emblem to be assigned, which I am super thankful for on the survivor side. Fixed an issue that caused the unbreakable set to be breakable by cosmetic preview in the store. Fixed an issue that caused purchases to fail when buying multiple items in a row in the store. Fixed an issue that caused frame hitches when a generator is repaired. Fixed an issue that caused frame hitches when a survivor is healed. Fixed an issue that caused the hook count and the generator count to overlap each other when spectating a custom game. Fixed an issue that caused the pause menu to open and close constantly when holding the escape key. Fixed an issue that caused the trickster's charge indicator to carry over to other killers after completing a match. Fixed an issue that caused the prove thyself icon to be displayed more than once in the HUD. Fixed an issue that caused one hatch in the treatment theater that can't be opened with keys. Darn. Fixed an issue that caused the side generator that caused one side of the generator cannot be repaired from Hawkins tile. I think I've interacted with that one. That was pretty annoying. Fixed an issue that caused a survivor can remain stuck near one of the building in Dead Dog Saloon. Fixed an issue that caused the nurse and Cenobite to teleport out of bounds on top of the basement in the East Wing. Fixed an issue that caused survivor to clip into the stairs when cleansing a totem found under the stairs in the same rooms in the underground complex. Fixed an issue that caused survivors to clip into the stairs when cleansing a totem found near the gallows in Dead Dog Saloon. Now if you saw our totem video, you know exactly where that totem is. Fixed an issue that caused survivor not being able to interact with one of the nightmare's clocks in Resident Evil map. Fixed an issue that caused survivor to get stuck when cleansing a specific totem in the disturbed ward. Fixed an issue that caused the cow tree in the farm map to have no collision on maps and making loops difficult. Fixed an issue that caused an invisible collision for survivor and killer when falling off one side of a hill. Fixed an issue that caused the color of the palette to be less vibrant. And finally, fixed an issue that caused loss of progress. Additional issues are still under active investigation. Now, these I'm pretty sure are going to be listed below here in the known issues. So the Cenobite's power description is not using the latest version of all translated languages. The chain hunt activation audio notification plays for all survivors while a survivor is holding the puzzle box. Some text relating to grades and grade rewards has not been translated into non-English language. The Dead Dog Saloon map is disabled and is planned to be re-enabled on the next patch, the 5.2.1. Unable to make progress on the Punch Drunk achievement. It is possible to stun the nightmare using a dream palette. That's hilarious. Upcoming boon totem description is displayed in the tutorials page. I'll have to look into that. Larger text setting does not save after restarting the application, consoles only. Now, changes from the PTB, as there usually are. Here are some things that they figured need to be changed. The Cenobite's voiceover lines has been removed due to complications with the audio files. Added a maximum time that the Cenobite can spend inside a gateway. Added a pitch threshold before going to a lower level when placing a gateway, as the Cenobite can make placement easier in areas with multiple floors. Not bad. Gave a short immunity from the Cenobite's chain hunt to recently unhooked survivors. Yeah, I can see how that would be annoying. Made the deep wound timer pause when performing the remove chains interaction. Chains broken with collisions now respawn faster. Oh, that's good. Okay. Increase the speed at which the chain spawner tries spawning a chain after a failed attempt. Increase the collision detection of the chain spawner. Updated the chain hunt to always spawn clusters of 3 chains, but the spawning interval is based on the number of healthy/injured survivors. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, so they're getting more into the chains, which I like. Picking up the lament configuration now stops other survivors' chain hunt timers, but not the carriers. It also stops the chain hunt for other survivors, but not the carrier. That makes sense. To stop a chain hunt, the survivor must solve the lament configuration. If the Cenobite teleports, it also stops the chain hunt. Added a cooldown to the solve interaction to prevent spamming. Good. And increased the value of various score events and updated the lament configuration spawn sound. Interesting. Miscellaneous update from the PTB. Change pallet hitboxes to prevent the killer from getting stunned when on the same side as the survivor dropping the pallet. That's interesting. So you can't stun a killer if they're on the same side as you anymore. It has to be opposite sides. That's going to that's going to cause a decent amount of issues from certain survivors, I would imagine. Like players, not actual characters. So that's interesting to see how that's going to play out. Bug fixes changes from the PTB. So the Cenobite bug fixes. This is a huge list. Fix an issue that may make it impossible to remove the Cenobite's chains. Fixed an issue that caused the Cenobite's burning candle and torture pillar add-ons not to stack. Fixed an issue that may cause chains to appear with inconsistent timing when executing an interaction while holding the lament configuration. Fixed an issue that caused chains to remain visible if a survivor disconnects while hooked by the Cenobite's chains. Fixed an issue that may cause the chain hunt timer not to restart when a survivor disconnects while holding the lament configuration. Fixed an issue that may cause the Cenobite to remain stuck in the teleport interaction if a survivor disconnects during the teleportation. Fixed an issue that caused the Cenobite to play the wrong animation when attacking a survivor carrying the lament configuration while carrying a survivor. All right. Fixed an issue that caused a chain to remain on the map after the Cenobite teleports to a survivor, solving the lament configuration. Fixed an issue that caused survivors to remain stuck in the solving animation after having moved during the lament configuration skill check. Fixed an issue that caused the lament configuration to instantly teleport to the ground after being solved by the survivor. Fixed an issue that caused the lament configuration VFX to disappear when it spawns at a new location. Fixed an issue that may cause the lament configuration to spawn on the hatch. That's hilarious. Fixed an issue that may cause the lighting VFX to be missing from the Cenobite's chains. Fixed an issue that caused the Cenobite's chains not to interrupt the mend action, not to interrupt the sabotage action, and not to interrupt several item interactions. Fixed an issue that caused the Cenobite's chains not to interrupt the interactions of the reset palette and rummage interactions. Fixed an issue that caused the Cenobite's chains not to interrupt the rummage. Fixed an issue that caused input prompts to briefly appear after clicking the create gateway input. Fixed an issue that caused the Cenobite to lose the ability to open gateways when stunned while in the gate. All right, that's a good fix. Kind of sucks to lose your power. Just ask the trapper. Fixed an issue that caused the gateway to appear instantly at maximum range after the Cenobite gets stunned while possessing a gateway. Fixed an issue that caused input keys not to appear in the prompts when remapping some actions in the same input as emotes. See, this would be huge, a huge change if you had more than like 2 interaction keys. Fixed an issue that may cause the Cenobite's weapon to remain visible when tilting his head. Fixed an issue that caused the Cenobite not to be granted a scoring event when survivors escape without the lament configuration. Fixed an issue that caused survivors to be granted an incorrect amount of blood points when breaking multiple chains. Fixed an issue that caused an animation to be missing after he creates a gateway when spectating the Cenobite. Fixed an issue that caused the prestige weapon not to appear in-game. Fixed an issue that caused the camera to shake violently when sending a possessed chain upright as the Cenobite. That's pretty funny. Fix an issue that caused the Cenobite and Nurse's aiming to float in the air when aiming on uneven ground. That's reticles, in case you missed it. Fixed an issue that caused the Chain Hunt character portrait to disappear when a survivor enters a locker. Fixed an issue that caused the chain to appear on the left side of the screen while controlling the gateway projectile as the Cenobite. Fixed an issue that caused the Cenobite's weapon to stay visible when going to a menu with the Cenobite selected. Fixed an issue that caused the survivor's hand to be bleeding when repairing a generator. Fixed an issue that caused an explosion of blood when the survivor are struck by the killer weapon. Fixed an issue that caused the visual effect for the Scourge Hook to not appear on the Maximilian Estate map. Fixed an issue that caused the VFX to not appear on the Lament box during the lobby's animation or when the match starts. Fixed an issue that caused the Trickster's blades to be floating next to his hand. And fixed an issue that caused the blood VFX to be offset when hitting a survivor with the throwing knife. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You guys are going out there playing against the Cenobite Pinhead himself, or playing as him. The grade rewards I'm looking forward to, as well as the boon totem. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, make sure you put it down below. If you liked what you saw, a like is surely appreciated. And if you want to see more when these come out, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You guys know how YouTube works. Yeah, until next time, if nobody told you, we love you guys. We know you hate reading. And remember, stay safe out there in the fog.